What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nick, owner of Genesis Detailing. What we're going to talk about today is basically what you should do when you get a new car. So new car protection. We have this 2020 Chevy Silverado in for a new car protection detail. We also have this Audi in. So this is not a new car, but it's in very tip-top shape. This car being fresh off the lot, you would assume that it's in perfect condition, right? It's brand new. If you look closely, you can see some light defects, very minor, nothing too crazy, but they are in the paint. Right here is actually pretty heavy. Being that this car is a 2020, you'd assume that it's in perfect condition, right? Like no one's touched it really besides the dealership. Well, you're wrong. So dealerships are prone to leaving the car with a bunch of swirls and scratches. Unfortunately, they do not have proper methods of cleaning when delivering these vehicles, so that's why every time you do get a brand new car, do not have them detailed. They're just going to induce any sort of swirls or marring into the paint. So bring it to either a shop like me or somewhere local, and we can get you guys taken care of. Once you get your new car, obviously the first question you want to think to yourself is, how can I keep this car looking glossy? And yes, this car is glossy, but how long can we keep it glossy for? And what we're doing to both of these cars right here is going to be our new car protection detail. The paint on this Audi isn't too bad. This color is very tricky, so the blue lights won't show as much, but once you plug in the yellow lights, it'll show more. But this car's already been corrected by a previous detailer, and a Teflon coating was applied, and the owner's not happy with the way it's cleaning up. We maintain this vehicle weekly, and you can tell that the water's sticking over and over and again, and the car just doesn't come out as clean. So he's gonna upgrade it to a coating. But before there, we got to remove some water spotting here. We got to remove those little defects. The Teflon coating, of course, has to be removed before laying down our coating. So it's got a little bit of prep work by hand. And for this Chevy, we're going to be doing our entitled new car protection detail. That includes a one-step correction / enhancement. It's going to remove some light defects and scratches. We're going to polish up the windshield and wheel faces. Then we're going to be laying down coating on all the paint, trim, windshield, faces, front bumper, headlights, you name it. It's a total protection package. The new car protection package is available for cars that are not new, but the difference is it's called my level 2. And with the level 2, you can upgrade to a wheel coating or a windshield coating. But with a new car package, I did it to where the wheel coating and the windshield are included into the price, because when buying a new car, you want the best possible protection. You want to be able to protect everything on the vehicle. Now, aside from ceramic coatings or wax, there's something in between called the sealant. A paint sealant is stronger than a wax, but not as strong as a coating. And that's what I do offer as a level 1. So instead of a wax, I use a paint sealant. It's a silicone infused sealant, meaning the chemical inside of a ceramic coating is called silica O2. It's one of the bonding agents of the chemical in ceramic coating. So the wax I do, or the sealant that I do use, is a silica O2 infused, meaning it will create a stronger barrier, just able to be broken down. As for coating, as I mentioned, does not break down. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. We've got to have both these cars corrected and ready for our coatings. This Audi is hammered when it comes to these pillars right here. Luckily, this truck doesn't have those, so those are a pain in the butt. But we'll probably use the same process. These scratches are not as bad as the new car, which is funny. This is a 2015, it's a 2020. The 2020 has more defects than the 2015. So what we're gonna do on this one is a microfiber finishing pad and classic polish, and kind of cycle it out until we can get the defects out. We'll be using an orange foam pad and classic cut on this one and cycle that out. And we'll test the results, see what we can get. Once I get these cars all prepped up for the protection part, I'll come back, talk to you guys more about the best options and what we can do. I've already kind of explained the 3 different options. You got wax, sealants, and coatings. I'll go over what we're using on both these cars and explain the benefits and the cons of them. But let's get going on the sport. After about, what time is it right now? 7? It's been a few hours of polishing here, and this Chevy is giving me a very hard time trying to get a one-step done. So as I mentioned before, we're doing a one-step enhancement, not a correction. We're going to be removing all the surface swirls and scratches. We're not chasing anything deep because it's a new car. You don't want to ruin the integrity of the clear coat. You want to preserve the clear coat so in the future, if anything happens, you can do it again. So I don't know what is going on with this car. We prepped it properly, we did everything that we're doing, and this happens time to time where the cars are just a pain in the butt, meaning they're not cutting enough, or you can't get any cut, or such as this paint, super soft to where it's hazing, but it's not cutting. So it's kind of like, haze means that it's being too aggressive. And if you think about it this way, if haze means it's too aggressive, but we're not getting cut, it just kind of doesn't make sense. What we're doing is a quick two-step, meaning a heavier compound step, but then following up with a secondary step. But we're trying not to induce too many swirls and scratches by doing the compounding to where we don't have to sit there polishing for hours. And by doing that, we're saving time actually, because instead of using a one step that's not aggressive enough, you're doing multiple passes to get the results that you want. But if we're using our multi-stage step, but in a quicker form, let me put the light to it, you're getting much better results in just about the same amount of time, if not even quicker. So check this out. And the combo that we're using for this process is going to be the Lake Country one-step microfiber pad and Shine Supply Classic Cut, followed up with a Lake Country orange HDO pad with classic polish, and that's what's getting these kind of results. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm going to start filming over tomorrow for day 2 of the video. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Ha!
Come on, I gotta be in the background or something. No, just kidding. Camera shy. Oh my god, you're recording? Don't wait for me, bro. I don't know. Welcome back, guys. Day 2 of correction coating. We finished both the truck and the Audi. We're going to start coating, you know?
Alright guys, day 2 of the video. We're here with this truck that is now finished being corrected. It is prepped for the coating. Check out this paint. It is completely dialed in. Very minor swirls and scratches left. This is a one step, so we're not shooting for perfection. It's shooting about 80 to 90% of the swirls and scratches, and man, I'm stoked the way it came out. Jacob's over here on the Audi getting started on the windshield coating. So the Chevy is ready for the coating. We did a one-step correction on it. So what ended up happening though with the one-step was the paint was not coming out the way I wanted it to. I was not happy with the results. So we ended up doing a two-step basically. It's a quick two-step. And the pad combo that we used, as you guys saw yesterday, was the Lake Country microfiber one-step pad with the orange HDO follow-up using classic polish and classic cut. And Jacob's over here working on the Audi. This thing is all corrected and ready for coating as well. This Audi has previously been paint corrected by another detailer and coated. So we're trying to play it safe, not try to cut too much out of the paint. And we don't want to risk going through the paint. We want to preserve it and lay it on a proper coating. He got the windshield coated up right now using G-Technique Clear Vision. So G1 and G2. And we're doing 3 layers on the windshield. Wheels are coated using Owner's Pride. And as I was mentioning about like the proper protection for a new vehicle. So both these cars got the same treatment, right? This one got more of a correction though rather than just an enhancement, while this one's more of an enhancement. So for the wheels, we're using Owner's Pride OP ceramic coating because for the warranty, it is mandatory to do the wheels. So that's one of the benefits of using Owner's Pride with the warranty is it's required to do headlights, taillights, trim, wheel faces, and the windshield is not under warranty, so that's why it kind of picks and chooses. We're able to use OP on the windshield. I like to use just G-Technique because it's more of a glass-specific coating.
Using G2.
So right now, Jacob's on G2. This is the residue remover. And pro tip, you want a towel to follow up, remember? That stuff dries up real quick. So right now, if Jacob tries to wipe it off, it's not going to come off right away. So you want to leave it a little bit wet with the G2 and remove it immediately. So literally like one hand follows with the residue remover, and the second one's going to follow with a microfiber towel. So I'll show you guys right here. So right now, I show them an example. See how it doesn't come off as well? So now watch. If you grab the G2 with Clear Vision, put a little dot on there. One hand wipe, second hand follow.
Do this way.
Yeah, it's not too easy. But you want to use the lubrication of the residue remover to remove that coating completely, and you don't want to miss any spots. It's pretty forgiving. You can go back and do it multiple times, but look how much better that comes out right there. So we got the wheels coated with Owner's Pride OP coating, and the reason being that with the warranty for this coating, the wheel faces are covered under warranty. The glass isn't, but the trim, paint, and wheel faces are. And stay tuned for Owner's Pride's new product coming out. It's going to be an Owner's Pride wheel coating specific. It's going to be basically the same thing, just more durable to heat and higher resistivity against like brake dust and all that stuff. So with the Audi being a used car, this is still the best protection package we offer for any sort of used cars. For the new car now, the only difference that would happen is that the warranty for the new car is a 7-year warranty rather than a 3-year. Because this car is a 2014/2015, the warranty only covers up to 3 years due to the integrity of the clear coat. Once a car gets used and abused, then revived, that clear coat is not as strong as a new car. No one's touched this car besides dealership. It hasn't been exposed to any sort of like UVs or anything crazy like that. Hasn't been off-roading. So now that it's properly protected, the warranty is up to 7 years. And that covers the wheel faces, trim, as I mentioned, headlights, taillights, it's everything bumper to bumper. And that is why I call it the ultimate protection package for any new vehicle. For the bed liner now, if this customer doesn't end up using a tonneau cover, the bed liner will get very dried out. If you don't have a tonneau cover on the bed liners, you'll notice they start to dry out very quickly and the shine goes away on the rhino lining. And what you can do on that is a product called Shine Supply Clutch. Shine Supply Clutch is a product, it's a silica-based spray that is used for paint, but it works great on bed liners. So you spray it on there, it absorbs, and you level it down. That'll give you like a brand new shine. The water beads up on it, protects it for long periods of time. And we would normally do that for any sort of bed liners that are looking dull, that need some loving. So how we looking?
Good, got one side done.
Almost, you got some streaks.
Do I?
You gotta remember, you gotta follow up right away.
I know.
So when you're getting your coating, it's expensive up front for a reason. You're not having to wax your car every month. And by waxing your car every month, you're gonna risk marring the paint, you're gonna risk scratching and leaving haze behind. So with a coating, it's a one-time thing that does not need to be reapplied. The biggest benefit of a ceramic coating is it being hydrophobic, self-cleaning, it protects against UV rays, no water spotting happens, bird etchings. It'll minimize any sort of like light. I don't advertise it being against scratch resistant, but it does help when washing that nothing sticks to the paint, which is technically reducing marring. So that's what I would kind of explain it to people as. It's actually much glossier than wax. That's another big benefit. And whether I'm the guy that's maintaining the vehicles or you yourself are like a DIY detailer, when your car is coated, it's so much easier to wash it. I mean, like, being that nothing sticks to the paint, you don't have to be super aggressive. You can literally do a hose down foam can, let the foam sit, rinse it down again, then technically 90% of it's clean already. You just do a nice little wipe down. But with it being super easy to clean, you're saving time, you're saving money, and that's why I call it a long-term investment. And obviously there's different levels of coatings, as I mentioned in the last video. We have G-Technique EXO, which standalone product is a 1 to 2 year coating. We have G-Technique Crystal Serum Light, which claims 3 to 5 years. Then we have Owner's Pride 7-year coating. And these two combined will guarantee 5 years out of it. But this is our choice go-to now for any sort of ceramic coatings. I stick with OP. I offer in-house warranty or optional warranty. And the warranty is going to cover anything from the paint fading, discoloring, failing, water spotting, UV etching, or bird poop etching. But anything that is caused from like daily fallout that the coating is supposed to be protecting it from is under warranty. Alright, now that both cars are prepped up and ready for the coating, we're going to grab our Owner's Pride, get our applicator pads, put a glove on, protect your skin, and start applying it. So let's put the camera down, record a little bit, and show you guys what's up. Jacob and I just finished up the Chevy Silverado with our OP ceramic coating. Audi's completed, Chevy's completed. That is a wrap for this video. To go over what we did once again, we did a multi-stage correction on this one. I did sell it on a one step, so I kind of bit myself in the foot here by doing a little bit more work than I'm getting paid for. But to get the results that we needed, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You guys look at the lighting here. This thing is like a mirror now. Remember, these lights in the shop are way worse than what the sunlight looks like, so when we pull it out in the sun tomorrow, the results will look even better. But right now, videos won't do it justice, but check it out. It's wet. as I mentioned in the beginning, this truck took a lot longer to correct as for this car is really easy to work with, but this GMC was a pain in the butt. I don't know if there was something in the way of the compounding part, but I had to go pretty heavy, and for GM paint, it's supposed to be very soft, and once I broke through the coating or wax, whatever's on it, it became super easy to correct. But now you guys know, the first thing you should do when you buy in a new car is obviously come to a professional shop. You can do it yourself. You're gonna retire a lot of tools and equipment, and when doing this yourself, you gotta know what you're doing. You cannot just go chasing every scratch. You cannot go buffing every corner. You gotta be careful for edges before you start burning through the paint, especially like on the hood like this or something. There's a lot of little lines, like look at this thing. A lot of lines, and even on this car there's a secret hidden line kind of right here that you gotta be careful for. You can't just compound directly on it. And it takes a lot of practice to understand the concept of what's happening, how fast you should be moving the polisher with your arm speed. So go to a local shop in the San Diego area. Feel free to hit me up. Phone number is 619-490-3796. Follow me on Instagram at Genesis Detailing. This is the mobile trailer that we got here. So the goal, once we have your car protected up to standards, we can put you on a maintenance plan now, which is mobile. Or you can come to the shop, whatever fits your schedule better. I have a lot of clients that just drop the cars off, they get Uber to work, or they get picked up to go to work, and just leave it with me for the day, no rush at all. Or I can just go to your house. But that's gonna wrap up this video. You saw what we did on both these cars. The OP ceramic coating on both of these beauties. They're dialed in now. And with our new car protection detail, remember, we did the windshield, wheel faces, trim, headlights, taillights, whatever you name it, we did it on both these vehicles. It's an add-on for level 2, but it comes with our new car protection detail. So hit us up if you're in the area. Let's get you dialed in. That is it. But if you guys did like this video, please give me a nice thumbs up. Press the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. My name is Nick, owner of Genesis Detailing. Stick around for more detailing clips. Leave your comments down below what you guys want to see next. But that is it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace. Did the man speak over there? Guys, ignore a little AC unit here. We're working on something.
Peace.